Okay, my sincerest apologies. I was having a lot of issues trying to connect my phone to my computer, and, well, as you saw, it put me a whole 10 minutes behind schedule, so that was truly unfortunate. But now we are back, and we are ready to continue the journey. For my quiet week, unfortunately, no, I did not have a quiet week. It was a lot of work, a lot of website building, but hopefully, with the experience that I've gotten from it, I will now be able to do some crazy cool things with it. Not gonna spoil anything just... oh wait, wrong quest. Not gonna spoil anything just yet, but I have some big stuff in mind. For now, though, for those of you who are here, thank you very much for your patience, and I'm really sorry about that. We're gonna get started. So, now that everything's in order, welcome back to Fate Grand Order. We are going to continue off where we left off last time, marching toward the capital of the Chinese Lostbelt. Battle at Xiangyan. Looks like we are fighting against some rather unpleasant enemies this time. I guess just do what I usually do. This should be fine. But let me see if there's a Merlin that I can use instead. Yes, there is, but he doesn't have the right craft essence. Yes, I'm actually really picky about craft essence. I prefer to have the highest one. A moment is given. Every single time I think that there's a Merlin with the craft essence, there isn't. I guess I'll have to... I might just have to go with Scotty after all. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Oh, there is one, but he doesn't have his Noble Phantasm. But it's alright. Even if he doesn't have his Noble Phantasm, I should be fine, I think. Yeah, this is fine. Alright, here we are, off to our first battle since the last break we had. That must be Shenyang. I knew it had to be a hell of a place from the images we captured at a distance, but seeing it in person? It is quite a peculiar city. If indeed a city it could be called. Well, what would you call it? Look how preposterous it is. My concern lies in whether it fulfills the functions we typically associate with cities. Those things packed around its perimeter must be the rockets Qing Shi Huang used to distribute the benefactions. The Emperor's gotta have more than enough here to cover the entire planet. I guess this explains how Qing Shi Huang could rule the whole world with just one city. That stadium-looking thing in the center would seem to be the city's central hub. So far as I can tell from here, there does not appear to be anything in the way of residential buildings. Then, does that mean nobody lives in this city? That's the key question, isn't it? At least that would be what determines whether or not this is a city in the sense we usually think of them. Even if there are people living here, I have a suspicion it's far fewer than in our own cities. Given that even this world's soldiers are robots, I have a hard time believing there's any particular need for a human labor force. There does seem to be a deal of activity taking place, so it is doubtful the city is totally uninhabited. I think you'll find it faster just to go in and take a look for yourself. Shouldn't take long for even you lot to figure out what the culture here is like. Not that they'll be opening the gates and welcoming you with open arms anytime soon, of course. Now, speak of the devil. I'm seeing new hostiles make their way towards us, but... Indeed, they're humans, not automatons. That's the Royal Guard of Xiangyang, the elite soldiers assigned to protect the Emperor even in times of peace, without ever being put to sleep in Mount Li. Oh, and just so you know, they're a far cry from the supervisor you fought back on that farm. Well, that's unpleasant. Hey Zuko, welcome back. Okay, so they're actually just legitimate field guards. Okay, well, this might be a bit of a problem then. Well, that hurt. Who's the strongest guard? Any of these are the strongest guard, eh? Alright. Should I? Yeah, you know what? Pretty much charisma too. Alright, now watch Emiya slap the hell out of this guy. Now that's a lot of damage. And it does look like taking casters in here was a smart move. Because the assassins have disadvantage. Now, I have heard some stories that the soldiers get a lot more powerful and complicated in the fight right before the battle against Old Li, so I know I have something to look forward to. Oh, he's getting jacked. Doesn't change the fact that they're still all ridiculously strong, though. I don't think I'm gonna land this crit, but in case I do, this is an observation.
I am the bone of my soul.
So who lived? Just that one guard, alright. Alright, I slapped him with the crit. That's fine. We win, no big deal. Oh, and one of them dropped a bill. That's pretty cool. Alright, and we continue. Battle of Xiangyang. More assassins. It does look like either a Merlin or a Waver is the best bet for this kind of stage, though I would prefer Merlin for hero creation. I guess I'll use a Waver this time because I can't find a Merlin and I don't want to waste too much time looking for a servant, so. We've defeated the enemy troops. Well, now that the enemy is shedding real blood to win, We know they're finally taking us seriously. Well, sure, now that we're this close, it's no wonder they decided to pull out all the stops. Alright, one more gate and we'll be inside Shangyang proper. Stay sharp, everyone! And I guess we go to the next battle? Yeah, we go to the next battle. Alright, more royal guards. Okay, slap, slap, slap. Oh, it wasn't enough to kill. Shame. So this, that means I won't get the benefit from the first hit, but that's fine. Oh, what? It didn't kill. Okay, that surprised me. Now I was about to make a big hit. What do I do here? Just in case. I don't think it'll be too bad, but just in case. And before I actually get Archer killed. Okay, we're good. So far, this doesn't seem too bad. I guess we'll find out what happens once we have to fight all the guards before Old Man Lee. Is there another year left for another 4-star ticket? I actually don't know for sure because I don't actually keep track of when that information is released, so... I mean, if I had to take a wild guess, I assume so. Usually the 4-star tickets come out with some sort of celebration, right? I think the one we just got most recently was as a result of... was like 14 million downloads, or was it 15 million downloads? Either way. I have a 1050. I guess a 50 is worth betting on. I am the bone of my sword.
I am the bone of my sword. Only made once.
Oh, Delgado, you maxed sprayed through Emiya, okay. Then you are like me, level 100 Emiyas. For the win! What? Ignore invincible? How dare. I don't appreciate that. Alright, let's hit. So Delgado, that means next step for you is you need to make him 2000 in foes, right? The next step. Are you ready to take it? Alright, let's bash him in. Okay, so that's all of the elite guards from the palace. We just took care of all of them. Yeah, following him, for me, it was a tough journey as well. Like, I started from 0, saved every single foe for him. It was, like, basically from the time that Golden Foes came out until, like, a year afterwards, I think. Before I actually got, oh, it's a Lancer. Before I got the thing that I wanted. It's gonna be a Lancer. Okay, strategy change this time. Instead of doing my usual Emiya strategy, let's switch it up. That is fine. It's gonna be an expensive team that I'm making, though. We're gonna bring out Okita. Which means I'm going to have to drop the craft essence here. I think, yeah, I do. And I do not have enough cost anytime soon for that. Yeah, I mean, MP5 Emiya with max stats, I think it's really worth, because he's about to get another strengthening quest in another 2 years, right? So, I remember back when I first raised Emiya, like way back when Fate Grand Order first came out, he was super weak, right? So it just feels like everything that I've invested in him has finally paid off after all this time, because now he's a super strong unit, and he's only going to get stronger in the future. So I think you would have no regrets doing the same. Oh. Mordred. Damn, all this fighting's even starting to wear me out. We have still succeeded. Now we can enter the city. Oh, I got the words in order. We can now enter the city. Do keep your guard up. I expect we will encounter even greater resistance soon. This is Xiangyang? There do appear to be people living here, but I never expected this. Are they playing? They're all painting pictures, singing songs, dancing. What the hell? They don't know there's a freaking war going on in their front yards? And now it seems we have incompetent soldiers to deal with. Ah, perhaps not. They do not seem to be particularly interested in us. It looks like they're telling the residents to evacuate. Hey, get out of my way. I need to finish this painting for most glorious, majestic, heavenly Emperor. These colors are sure to delight the Emperor's senses. And I need to sing this song about our glorious Emperor's greatest accomplishments. This melody fits even for the Emperor's divine ears. This is what gives our lives meaning. Why would you have us leave? Be reasonable. Remember, each and every one of your lives is truly precious to the Emperor. We can't risk putting your lives in danger. Now leave. You will be able to return soon enough. But I haven't finished my picture. And I haven't finished my sculpture. Aw, they're really devoted. Heartbreaking, isn't it? The only thing they have to their names is a single bed in the basement. When they're not sleeping, they're working their fingers to the bone on monuments and murals 100 times more magnificent than anything they'll ever own. I hesitate to call them artists, but... Is this some kind of bad joke? Their only subject is Qing Shi Huang? That's not art, not by a damn sight! Entertaining each other has been a key aspect of culture as long as people have existed. But here, the only true person, which is to say, the sole audience for entertainment, is Qin Shi Huang and Qing Shi Huang alone. That's why the Emperor is the only subject of all the art these people create. Those who are deemed to have creative talent are gathered from countries all around the world and are brought here to spend their lives creating art directly beneath the Yipang Palace. That would mean artists who wish to entertain the masses, like Shakespeare, and artists who pursue the truth of the human condition, like Anderson, would never even be born here. Here, the very premise of culture itself could not be more different from that of proper human history. Right you are. Certainly, Qin Shi Huang loves the people of the Empire, much like an owner loves their pets. In this history, all of mankind's vile arrogance is concentrated in Qin Shi Huang. Look, if I read her dialogue like I did in my normal voice, wouldn't that just sound boring? Like, Tamamo talks in a sort of like, I don't know, mature, like a man-killer kind of voice. What's wrong with that? And all that remains here are these lifeless, worthless excuses for pets. This whole city is basically nothing more than a giant cat cafe with only with primates instead of felines. As I've said many times before, I despise humans. But that doesn't mean I enjoy seeing them as livestock. Humans are supposed to be selfish and arrogant, following desires wherever they take them. This spectacle where they sing the praises of life without any real worries is an affront to us beasts. Hey, she's glaring at us something fierce. If we don't attack first, the enemy will have the advantage. Are you sure you wish to hold back, Master? Let's wait for them to finish their evacuation. Oh. I'm surprised. I thought for sure you would ambush us while we had our hands full with the evacuation. True, this is, in many aspects, an invasion. Our idea of what this world should be could not possibly be more different. But we are not here to massacre your people, even if our actions ultimately lead to them ceasing to exist. Obviously, getting these people to safety is your top priority. But you know just as well as I do that Qin Shi Huang would order you to kill them if there was even the slightest hint of suspicion that they were infected. Is that really a leader worth obeying? Yeah, you saw what that prick was willing to do to those supposedly treasured citizens. And Zuko, I mean, Tamamo's alignment is like what? It's either like neutral evil or like chaotic evil, right? So even though she acts like a good wife in her like Tamamo no Mae form, like she's still evil at the end of the day, right? Oh yeah, absolutely. If Emi is the kind of person who would let people get killed just so he could further his advantage, like he was like that in Fate Stay Night, so I have no doubt he would have. Yes, I did. My own hometown was once destroyed by a falling star, just like that. I beg your pardon. Zhang Xianzong seduced my neighbors into thinking they could lead better lives if they founded their own nation. Once the emperor determined they were no longer willing to obey, Qin Shi Huang made the decision to drop a star upon their village, wiping them all out. And did Zhang Xianzong do anything to help them? No! He abandoned them without a second thought, and wasted no time inciting people in another village to make up for the soldiers he'd lost. I have nothing but pity for the people who were led astray by his empty promises. They were driven to their deaths all because they were deceived into believing such a charlatan could bring them happiness, and deluded about another way of life. None of you could know what a tragedy it is for the people of this land to be robbed of their tranquility. Had it been possible, I would have been just as happy never have taken up the spear. All I ever wanted was to live with my family, tilling our lands in peace. The peace we enjoy now is only made possible by keeping people's worst tendencies dormant. It is the great feat, the blessing that most glorious and majestic Heavenly Emperor brought to the world. I will never forgive you for trying to rouse the people from that slumber. Now repent for your selfish misdeeds, as this white ash spear pierces your throats. So she is the enemy this time, huh? Oh, data update. Fantastic. Oh, more stuff. That's always good. And since I have enough Saint Quartz for a roll, we always do rolls. Oh, it's a gold? What do we got? It is Assassin, so it's Consort U then. Yep, it is. The new servant, indeed. Not sure if I have the resources to level her though.
あのね、よくもまあ抜け抜けと。よりにもよって、お前が私を召喚するなんて、一体どういう神経してるの？まあいいわ。縁があったのもまた事実。サーバント、アサシン。その契約に応じてあげる。
Well, she doesn't seem happy, that's for sure. No surprise there. Let's continue now. where was I before the data update? Yeah, I gotta watch the cutscene all over again. I'll just skip it. Alright. Ooh, that's not good. And right, I'm poisoned. I forgot. I'm poisoned. I just missed on an 80% chance to crit. Oh, she's gonna die. I think I can only kill one. This is very unfortunate. There goes Scotty. Yeah, that's why in situations like that, it is best to just use all their skills, just in case. I have absolutely no control over RNG here, so... At least MASH is reliable. Okay. I definitely have enough to go for the all-in. Let's do it then. What did you just do? I need to check that. Decreased a single enemy's crit rate attack. Recover all allies when critically attacked. Okay. I guess I just try to kill her this round. I guess we'll use Mash's bumper bolt too. Hiya. Oh, he guarded against the defense down. That's fine. You still win. Oh man, double crit, really? Alright. That was the last of my critical up, too. I think we have enough to finish the fight, though. If I get at least one crit here, I think I should be able to finish him off. We'll see. I can get no crits, though, and then I just lose. And I missed on another 80% chance to crit. Come on. Alright, at least at this point, I think we can finish him off. Alright, we good, we good.
損害想定内です。なんとかなりました、先輩。
Adjust my mic slightly. Okay, we good. And looks like now we just have the... Oh, it's one more fight like this, huh? This time it's going to be martial artists then. So that means I can take Scotty and not be afraid this time because I won't be fighting riders. And... Do I really... Nah. Let's get you out of here and place you with Emiya. The enemy's on the ropes. We're almost there. No, I doubt this will be the end of it. They are very much in this for the long haul. Lady Qinliang Yu, the Royal Guard has arrived to assist you. What would you have us do? The Royal Guard? If you're here, then who's protecting Upon Palace? Heavenly Emperor said we were no longer needed there. The Emperor ordered us to hold this line of defense for the sake of our nation. Your Imperial Majesty. Please, stop this, Qinliang Yu. Surely a warrior of your caliber must know that she's outmatched. When she's outmatched. Tell me, those of you who claim to be from proper human history, why do you threaten our world? I mean, give the most honest answer I can. So you want to set the world right? That's all you Confucians ever say. How should the world be then? What is this proper world of yours like? How does your world function when everyone has their own idea of how things should be, while denying all others? How many people lose their lives to the ravages of war each and every day? How many innocent lives end in senseless tragedy? Has all your bloodshed led to even one good thing in your world, or has just been an excuse for the next war? We fought hard for a world without war. A world where peace could truly endure forever. My husband, my brothers, all of them gave their lives while fighting to make that dream a reality. We, the people of this empire, had to build this world on their corpses. The peace this land now enjoys was paid for with the blood of soldiers who will never be granted respite in Mount Li. And so I will defend it at all costs. I will not let your flowery words and false promises lead me astray. I believe in our way of life, in the happiness we fought so hard to obtain. I don't need any other countries. I don't need any other version of myself. Allow me to demonstrate for you that this other me you speak of and I are nothing alike at all. So now you have to fight her again. Zuko, if you have to take off, then feel free to take off. You have yourself a good night. Thank you for tuning in.
愛そうか殺そうかなんだと処置
This time, I don't have to worry so much.
ささやかに
Thank you, Zuko. Take care.
なんだと処置そこなんだといざ処置いざせい
It seems like this fight will be settled fairly quickly then, because I don't have to worry about the repercussions of dealing with. Of dealing with being attacked by riders. Alright. Powered up and ready to go. I don't think I'll need the... Yeah, I won't use Okida's ability this time. I don't think I'll need it. Just this should be enough. Sweet. It worked. Ooh, not so nice, eh? Hopefully this will end the fight against her and they can just work on that. That's alright, single target MP Lupin, only working with critical strikes. Oh, that was fatal, sweet. Nice. And one more MP. See, you know what? Scotty is just amazing. So now we'll finish it off with one more Mumio Sanazuki. And we'll got it. Alright, that's it. We won. A decisive victory for our team this time. I imagine that this is not the last fight with Qin Liang Yu though, because that'd be a sad way for this fight to end. Or apparently it is. Another mountain of corpses. Another ocean of blood. Every time someone waves the flag of so-called progress, that is all I ever see. I had hoped to never see this again. I wish I could have just stayed on Mount Lee, frozen in slumber. And the sad music comes on again. Your proper human history terrifies me. Our world truly achieved lasting peace. It should have been the one to survive. But now, it'll just be another corpse you tread across on the way to your destination. Tell me, what sort of bloody future do you see past the mountain of bodies you're piling up? I guess there's no point in asking you that. The only one with that answer is the Emperor. In the end, all I ever did to bring about peace was take up my spear. Come on, Lucia. Just keep moving. Don't worry about her. You don't have the time or the energy to spare on her. Remember what it is you gotta do. Let's keep moving, Master. If we're going to find out Qing Shi Huang's true intentions, why the Emperor rules this Lostbelt, this history, in this way, then our only choice is to get a real audience. So, the enemy has made their way into Xiangyang. I can't believe it. Then it is time for us to face Chaldea. This is not the end. They can never hope to conquer the Empire without first conquering us. Meanwhile, you need serve as our advisors no longer. Qin Liang Yu has already given everything she has. So as of this moment, we are relieving both of you of duties. You have served us well. Your Imperial Majesty. I'm so sorry I couldn't win this battle for you, Your Imperial Majesty. I will atone for this with my life. Stop that, Han Xing. Your loss in this battle demonstrates your loyalty towards us admirably. What do you mean? Tell us, Han Xing. If we had ordered you to crush Chaldea, even if it meant destroying all of Xiangyang, surely you could have come up with at least a dozen viable plans. If you had been willing to stop at nothing, even the destruction of our nation, in order to secure victory, then you would certainly have prevailed. Are we wrong? And yet, that was a line you would not cross. That was your limit as a general. Be honest. Did you not dream about devising strategies that would have rocked this nation to its core? I don't think that would be a path I'd want to go down. I mean, there's a good chance I'd still might have ended up going down it eventually, but still. Belated though this may be, we cannot help but feel a bit sorry for you. If you had ended up serving a different lord, you may have achieved even greater glory and recognition. Oh, I don't know about that. That way sounds like it would end up in a pretty painful death. Lord Hanxing. Well, I guess I'll be taking my leave then. You don't mind if I go just plain old Hanxing rather than a general of the Empire from now on, do you? Oh, I need to put myself on mute. We do not. Captain, would you keep an eye on him in his final moments, as one last favor to us? If that is what you wish, Your Imperial Majesty, then are you certain of this? We are. Worry not. We have this will in hand. Very well then, if you'll excuse me. And if I may, Your Imperial Majesty, I hope you can make the most of this opportunity. Oh yes, we will expect that we will finally have an opportunity to cut loose, as they say, for the first time in a very long time. Alright, everyone else is gone. If you have any manners at all, show yourself. Oh, so that's what was happening. And actually, I will just say one thing here right now, is that I heard the fight with Qin Liang Yu was completely different. So, I don't know, I guess I got bad information, possibly? Hey Yoshiki, looks like we are close to the end now, I think. Let me check our section. We are section 15, so that means, yeah, so we are very, very close to the end. Oh, we don't have enough. Okay, it's alright. I'll do this node, and then I'm pretty sure 16 is the last one. So if 16 is the last one, then that's also where I stop live streaming, because that's when I want to make that video that I wanted to do. Well now, it would appear our suspicions about that strange Spiritron signal we detected were warranted. We take it you servant creatures are capable of moving about in your spirit forms then. And you sent your bodyguards away anyway? Has the great Emperor gone senile in old age? Our scans do not detect any explosives. The closest thing to a weapon you appear to bear is that dagger. Tell us, how exactly do you plan to damage our holy vessel with that? I figured as long as I got close enough, the rest would work itself out. I wouldn't be an assassin if I didn't have at least that much resolve. Assassin? Ah, yes. We vaguely recall seeing you somewhere before. Ah, of course. This must be one of those alternate histories. How very strange. What? You're saying you forgot what it looks like up until now? We have been governing this world for 2,263 years. Just how many attempts do you think were made on our life? Even we cannot count all the times we have been threatened for the secrets to our immortality alone. Did you truly think that you were our sworn enemy? That you were somehow special among all the other would-be assassins? Yeah, this feels like as destined as Holmes versus Moriarty is, you know? So there's a lot of build-up coming to it, I feel, at least. That's what it seemed like to me. Well, we will say that when you came along, we were still looking for immortality in all the wrong places. Thinking back on it now, I believe you may have even done us a favor by inadvertently putting us on the right track. We should consider rewarding you for that. Yeah? So what, you're gonna give me a medal or something? Now that you and your companions have made it all the way to Xiangyang, we will honor you with a personal condemnation of your strange history. Wait, you're gonna lecture me? Now? Proper human history. What a pretentious name. You wear your arrogance in believing that yours is the only true course of events on your sleeve. In spite of this arrogance, you behave as if your actions are dictated by morality. Thus, we must convince you beyond all doubt which of our worlds is truly proper, as you would call it. Morality? Oh, so now you're just gonna tell me that this is the good, just moral world? Where you hold all power? Where you don't let even the tiniest seed of knowledge take root? And where you casually slaughter your citizens the instant they inconvenience you? You call that a good moral world? Absolutely. What more glorious purpose could there be for the human race? You don't think of anyone as human as anywhere as human except for yourself. You are quite correct. By concentrating this land's bounty in a single point, we have become the ultimate human. Has any one individual ever ascended to such heights in your so-called proper human history? Behold our great wall encircling the sky. Behold the great harvest produced by the land. Who else could ever boast such greatness? Humans in groups cannot accomplish anything. They are shackled by discord, by conflict, by contradictions. So there will be no humans, no groups. A Zhenren, a true human, shall have total reign over heaven and earth, and unite the species. A Zhenren? Don't make me laugh. You call this bloated, mechanical monstrosity of a body human? You believe the only human body is one of flesh and blood? That one's status as a person is contingent on whether they have 2 eyes, 4 limbs, 10 fingers? Utter drivel. The true measure of a human is responsibility. It lies in bearing responsibility for this world, its skies, lands, and oceans, and the lives of all who dwell within. Can those of you from proper human history choose which species will go extinct? Can you decide the amount of coal that will pollute your atmosphere? Can you prevent the polar ice caps from melting? Were you ever once successful at controlling your endless desires? We can do all of that, precisely because we are the sole arbiter of this world. Thus, we are human, for we bear all responsibility for this world on our shoulders alone. And now you're saying this regime you set up here has made this world complete? You really believe that? We do. And you're a bigger fool than I thought. Being complete is just another way of saying done. This precious world of yours has no way forward. You're stuck with nowhere to go. Thanks to becoming a servant, I learned all sorts of things I could never have known in my own time. The future of humanity is all about possibility. I, and those who know me as a heroic spirit, have walked many distant worlds. You said to look at your great wall in the sky? I did. All I see is a monument to your so-called eternal empire's limitations. You said you built that wall in order to defend against threats from other stars? Talk about preposterous. True, they have no way of building something like that in proper human history's 21st century. But if they had the same resources at their disposal, you'd bet they'd use them to explore beyond our world, not shut themselves away. Your argument reeks of sour grapes. I'll admit we're off to a slower start. Your empire might have succeeded at hurrying its evolution along quicker than proper human history. But I'll also bet your world's never produced anything quite like this before. Hey, it's a smartphone. What is this toy? If you think it's a toy, go ahead and scan it. You love analyzing stuff, right? What could be so impressive about a simple rectangle? What the? It's an entire computer, and it fits in the palm of your hand. If you shrank down that absurdly large body of yours into components small enough to fit into this casing, could you even get close to this thing's performance? But so what? We commend your efforts in packing so much functionality into such a small device. But its processing power is still barely a millionth of our own. Did I mention there are 4 billion just like it in proper human history? What? That's a personal device. Almost every human in proper human history has one. Right? I mean, okay, look, a smartphone is amazing. When you think about everything that a smartphone can and will do in the future, it's pretty freaking amazing, I can't lie. That's absurd. It is the very height of foolishness. You hand out processing power similar to our authority to the general public? Why do something so outrageous? Without anyone mitigating their desires, it is only a matter of time until they consume every resource on the planet. If that's all you think computers are good for, you're using yours all wrong. These things aren't generally used just as computers. Originally, they were just communication devices that were gradually redesigned with computing capability. Communication? You heard me. People share their opinions, pool their thoughts, and work together to achieve a common goal. This is just one more tool to help make that happen. People have always wanted better ways to communicate. They've never stopped looking for ways to reach mutual understanding and prosperity. That's how the people, no, the humans of proper human history live their lives. Then, you are saying every one of the people in your world is a full human unto themselves? You're right about one thing. There's no end of quarrels and disagreements. I'm sure we're a long way off from uniting everyone under shared principle and ideals. Maybe we never will. Maybe humans will drive themselves to extinction or suck the planet dry. Even so, we aren't done yet. And it's because we're still incomplete that we're always striving to go further than ever before. In our world, people are always moving forward towards something better. We're not just stuck in one dead-end world that thinks it's a utopia. What you claim to strive for is no more than a pipe dream. You have no assurance you will ever truly attain what you see. Yeah, that's right. It's a dream. It could easily fade away if we're not careful. That's why we all hope for the same thing. That humanity can reach new heights no one has ever seen. People who hold that dream become heroic spirits and answer the summons of people who share that dream. That is what servants, the executor of the counterforce, really are. We're a sort of being you'd never think to see in your eternal regime. We see. So this better world of yours rests upon nothing more than a roll of the dice, as it were. Reckless. Far too reckless. You balance the fate of the world on a tightrope. One misstep could destroy all. We could never permit this. Yeah, I bet you wouldn't. That's why we find ourselves at an impasse. One of us has to die, so the other can carry on guiding the Earth. Is that so? Then tell us, how do you propose to kill us with that plain, ordinary dagger? Every one of Peng's palace's defensive armaments is already trained on your person. You will not get one step out the door before you are simply disintegrated. You still don't get it, do you? Proper human history is light years ahead of you in terms of communications and data storage and access. And in our world, with all its conflict, any technology can be used as a weapon. Not that I'm proud of that. For example, did you know it's possible to poison the computer just by communicating with it? What? In that toy? Oh, and gibberish. Yes, you obviously wanted to have a lofty discussion about worldviews and philosophy. But I'm really here just to kill you. I'll read the words backwards. Even if I had to goad you into scanning this phone, so you'd end up downloading the virus in it. I remember now your name is Jinke. That's right. It's been a long 2,200 years, but I'm finally going to finish this. Damn. So basically, this is all like what was that movie called? Independence Day, like where they uploaded the virus into like the alien's computer. It's the same thing. Well done. Well done indeed. What? We commend you, Jinke. This time, we'll be sure to remember your name. You are the only one to make us fear for our life not once, but twice. Man, I can't believe this. I promised Lucia I'd made it back safe and everything. I knew I never should have pushed my luck quite so far. Maybe just my destiny to always choke right at the end. You are wrong there, Jinke. Your heroic true worth lies in dying with a smile, even as you fail at what you set out to accomplish. Oh man, that's no good. Indeed, the assassin has been felled by a hidden blade. Assassin and riders. Oh no. Does someone have an alter ego I can borrow? Let me check. Not bad, I guess. I swear there was someone who had an MP5 Okita altar. Let me see if I can find them. MP1, MP5 Jean Alter. Man, I am jealous of these people. I do not have the money to afford something like that. Is Okita Alter a high health or a high attack? Let me check. Neither. It's pretty balanced. Oh man, it's gonna make it pretty hard to track down one. Oh, I guess there is someone with Dante's though. Does he have a... No, he has Holmes and Slot. Well, I guess Dante's is fine. I'll just have to replace the second with someone else. I think Dante's might still be able to loop with a waiver, so let's give that a try. And if I switch over to... Oh, okay, well I'll just use this. And if I switch this off into Mage's Association... Alright, let's give this a try. I don't know if it'll work, but he's MP5 Dante, so as long as there's 3 enemies, I think we should be okay. Hey, you're sure the giant emperor up there isn't just gonna fall down and squish us, right? Now that you mention it, Qin Shi Huang has been surprisingly silent. I expected to have heard something by now. Was Jin Ke successful? I certainly hope so. If she had been, then we should have heard back from her by now. It is unfortunate we have no choice but to let her handle the Yipang Palace on her own. So where should we go about looking for this Fusang tree? I'm quite certain you'll find it in the treasury, but I recommend stopping by the Ministry of Technology first, especially as it's right on your way. But if you'd rather leave that fancy car of yours behind, be my guest. Ah, the Shadow Border! Well, it's no race car, but we certainly have been through a lot together. I only hope it's still in one piece. I'm not sure. It's very possible we'll find it completely disassembled and its components scattered across the floor. Hey, this concerns you too, Buster. Remember, we need the border if we're going to get out of this Lostbelt. Wow, her vocabulary's changed a lot. It is still in one piece. Hooray! Aha, now I see. Qin Shi Huang must be something of a perfectionist when it comes to puzzles. So that's why Qin Shi Huang took it apart and put it all together again perfectly. The Emperor had to be sure of understanding its inner workings. I bet Qin Shi Huang would be great at building models. Now that we've got the border back, we can't lose. Ah, this is great. It feels just like coming home again. It looks like there's a box marked leftover screws? That does it! Qin Shi Huang is going down so hard! Oh man, she's breaking her glasses. She must really mean business. Unfortunately, time's not on our side right now, so I'll have to do a full inspection and overhaul later. Now, let's get out of here. As long as the engine still works, we should be good to go. Huh. So you're the Chaldeans. This is a surprise. I expected a huge pack of muscular brutes. I never imagined a brat, a little girl, and a bunch of scrawny weaklings. Oh, if it isn't Han Xing. Long time no see. Han Xing? As in one of the Han Dynasty's 3 greatest heroes? So, in this Lostbelt, he ended up serving the Qing Empire. Oh, I don't work for the Emperor anymore. In fact, I was just relieved of duty. There's no reason for us to fight. Ha! Did you really think I was just going to stand by and watch while you rode off into the sunset? Lord Chenggong, that smile. Indeed. That's the same look Lord Lubu used to have back when we were serving under him. I can practically smell the blood in you, you freaking creeper. I just want to wage war. What's the matter if there's a reason for it? Not to mention, I've got a lot of help here, and none of them is ready to admit defeat. So come on, warriors of proper human history, let's do this thing. You, us, no restrictions, no holding back. Just good old war for war's sake. Now, this really reminds me of a guy from Metal Gear Rising called Sundowner. What did he used to say? Like I said, kids are cruel, Jack. And I'm very in touch with my inner child. There's nothing more exciting than going up against impossibly strong enemies. I can't wait! I was unaware Mount Li had generals like this slumbering there as well. And here Qing Liang Yu only ever fought to preserve peace. Lady Liang Yu? Oh sure, she was great. I love that whole pure and innocent thing. That shine wasn't gonna rub off after just being revived 2 or 3 times. Me, on the other hand, I've been waging wars for the Emperor since before the mechanical body. I crushed India, Egypt, Rome. I never saw the years of peace between. I was always kept on ice for those. Yeah, I bet you were. You're a freaking psycho. Nothing you do in peacetime but cause trouble. Everlasting peace is just a way of saying there's no more enemies to conquer. So I'm awfully glad you guys showed up. The last time I went back to Mount Li after I'd crushed the Aztecs, I didn't think I'd ever get to wake up again. Now, let me see what sort of messed up killing techniques you guys came up with in your disordered world, where our empire never existed. I think Rome would have fallen long before Nero even showed up, so would have been like one of the first emperors of Rome that lost. Oh. Oh. Is this the thing that I heard about? The 16 enemies? Oh man, off the bat. Alright then. I was baited. We'll see what happens now then. Well, that worked. Damn, they all have evade though? That's really annoying. Alright. Thank God the count has, oh god. No. Do I just... Yeah, I'll Shatsu DE first. Dante has such a sexy voice. I wish I could be like him. Alright, this is the last time I get to do this kind of attack then, I think. Yeah, Alright, who do I use? Yeah, I don't have a choice. What does this curse do? Only crit stars, alright. Like this one? No, you mean like the actual MP cast, right? Do I still have my buff? I do have my buff still. Oh, what? I don't have my invincibility pierce anymore. Okay, I'm actually stupid. Oh, I completely messed up then. Looks like those are most of the assassins now. I can finally heal. Oh man, this will be rough. Man, evade is so annoying. Alright, how do I do this? There he goes. Sweet. Now I gotta worry about the other one. Man, having invincibility break is really, really annoying. Is there anything I can do about this? No, there is not. Alright, I guess I pray to not die. Oh, she barely lived that. It's like, oh yes, please be alive long enough for me to do this. And now I just need to... And I think each evades twice, right? It is... Oh no, he is a 3-time evade. That means I was a little preemptive. How unfortunate.
それでいい。我が行くは温州の彼方。アンペルシャトーティフ。
Now that's a lot of damage.
罠だ。
5 left. So we're getting through it. We're just at the oh man, now they're getting stronger? Alright, that's fine. And what do I have left? Not much. I think there's 2 evades left on this guy, right? Oh wait, I need to go back to the menu. 2 evades, I think, right? Yeah, 2 evades. That means if I just bash him in the face with Dante's a few times, that'll do it, I think. And that just looks so nice. See, like, that Dante's damage, though. So nice! What next? The last of Scotty's power goes there. Now... Because that way I can at least get the evade out of the way next turn. There goes Scotty. Rest in peace. She lived for a very long time, though. By frostfighting bear, do you mean, Ilya? I'm gonna use Waver to stun them, and then hopefully I can have Dante's kill the rest of them. Alright, I think it is time. What was the phrase? Jihinado or something like that. I can't pronounce it. So now, this. I am not a voice actor, so I cannot do those voices. I think this ends the fight. Pretty sure it does. Bam! Ah, that Dante's damage. We are victorious. Though I basically got no blind points off that. Which is a shame, but you know what? For the sake of beating it, it was okay. Okay, and this is our last stop for today, because I do believe... Yeah, I think that ties in pretty well too, because Section 16 is the last one. That's where I fight Qingsu Huang anyways, so... That'll be it for today, and that's gonna bring him an end to the live stream as well. Just an assassin, huh? Just an assassin. What if I just use that guy's Dante's again, if I can find it? Or like, if there's like a... Because I was trying to find an Okita altar, but I couldn't find them, so... Okay, so there's the Dante's. Let me see if I can find the Okita. Man, where is that Okita though? I swear to God. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. See, man, MP5 Okita Altar though. I really wanted to use that one. I mean, alternatively, I do this the way that I did it in Fate Extra, which is I bring Emiya and use him as my servant. I guess, yeah, I guess I'll just do that because I can't find the Okita Altar, so... let me just boot Scotty out of here. Alright. That can be ditched for a fragment. Is Nitocris. Yes, yes, yes! This is awesome! I love a fight to the death. There's nothing better than war. I can't believe it. These are the same soldiers we fought from before. How can they be this much stronger just from a change in command? Yeah, I hear you. Been a long time since I was against a general who could make your blood run cold. Monsters such as he are not unheard of in times of war. That said, I think this man's strategical sensibilities may even outpace Zhuge Liang's. So they're saying that he's better than Waver? Ooh. I'm glad to see you're enjoying yourself, Han Xing. Crap. Oh, hello, Captain. Are you sure a hard-ass like you wants to get mixed up in a wild brawl like this? The Emperor asked me to keep an eye on you until this war was over. Until this was over. Okay, until this was all over. Ah, we really don't deserve such a wonderful Emperor. I can hardly believe the Emperor would care so much for a piece of trash like me. You said it. The Emperor even told me I was free to fight all I wished, as a reward for my years of faithful service. I see not even old age can slow you down. Well then, let's get to it, shall we? At this point, I can't think of any better way to demonstrate our loyalty to the Emperor than by going down fighting. Heavenly Emperor has been kind enough to keep broken men like ourselves in check by allowing us to serve. Now, we beasts who could never find solace in peace can finally repay that kindness. That old man is an ordinary human. Does he truly mean to go up against servants with his bare hands? Oh, you better believe it. Trust me, don't take your eyes off him for a second. Even if he did catch me off guard, he still managed to stun my spear core with one blow. That general isn't the only distinguished warrior here. That old guy's as tough as they come too. You'd better not hold back against him. Not true. He did just finish her off in one punch. I mean, wasn't this guy's name like something along the lines of no second strike needed or something like that? Alright, how do we do this? Increases attack, increases further, add one charge in the... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That is no good. Damn, he just beating the shit out of Emiya. Whoa! What? Did I just see that right? 3 turns? Alright then, I guess there's absolutely no holding back. We're just gonna have to bring him down quickly. Do I use my... No, I don't. Oh shit, he's actually gonna... Oh my god. He's actually going to kill Emiya. Yo, what the... Chance of skill seal. Oh, what the hell? Alright, I changed my change of plans. Jesus Christ. So I have to stun him this turn, no matter what. Or I have to use my evade. I'll use Emmy as evade just in case I don't stun him. Yo, this is not fair.
物理で殴ると
小さな窓で文章
魔力を回せ
王の話をするとしよう
これぞ大軍師の究極人
Yeah, I missed him. So thank God I dodged.
I am the born of my soul.
You know, when I fought against Liu Suin in Fate Extra, his rock paper scissors version, like I had so much of a struggle against him. He was like the hardest boss in Fate Extra that I fought. I guess it's gonna be a repeat of history. Oh, he has his own evade? Really? How much? Is it one turn? One turn evade, god. You said he has pierces, right? So I guess this doesn't really help me then. Better just use all my skills then. Yep, ignore invincible, so guess I'm screwed. Okay, well, there goes Emiya. Frickin' invincibility pierce, I really have no words for that. This is tough. Oh my god, he just destroyed MASH. Alright. What does that do? Yeah, actually, in my Fate Extra playthrough, I did not know he was about to use his Noble Phantasm, so then he just insta-killed Emiya when I wasn't ready for it. Alright, increase your artifactiveness each turn. Oh, man. Dude. I have no words. Everyone's just dead. It's the same thing again. What can I... There's nothing I can do. I guess Tamo just dies. Well, all I can say is that none of my strategies that I normally use are going to work. Alright, well, I guess I have Nido Chris. Oh yeah, now I get all the skills that I need. Awesome. Yeah, I am very likely going to have to change my strategy because I don't think I'll win this. Oh, he's debuffing me, I forgot. I'm stupid. How long is he debuffing me for? Good lord.
魂のありかを見せようか。ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。
苦しみなさい。
陰に気を見出し陽に活動。
Oh well, I mean, if he just spams it again, there's nothing I can do. Yeah, what in the world do I do against this guy?
お望みのままに。そうです。
不敬者。
罠。
Okay, so that's great. I'm viable to get skill sealed every turn.
何事もやればできるさ。この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。
大逆には死を。ミトクリスの鏡が見たいのです。
お望みのままに。
Alright, I guess Nitocris is my only DPS now. If she can even be counted as such.
屍の鏡、暗黒の扉、恐怖。
Man, like I need to think of a new strategy for this guy.
そうです。
罠。
Get skill sealed again.
我が八極に二の打ちいらず。
There goes Merlin.
思考分裂負けしねえ。
本当役立。
No more Garden of Avalon. Which is really bad for me. How long? Yeah, how long is he debuff immune for? Oh my god, it's such a long timer.
我が身はホルスなり、ファラオなれば。
Alright, well if he's debuff immune again, I guess I just attack.
資料が仕方気が合いますね。
And he still has 1 health bar left. I'm nowhere close to winning this fight.
屍の鏡、暗黒の扉、恐怖のここ、暗空出ません。ホルアクティ。
陰に気を見出し陽に活動。
Death chance? Excuse me? I beg your pardon?
陰に殺す。
Now he's targeting Nitocris. Fantastic.
物理で殴るだ
お望みとあらば。
He has way too much health for me to finish off right now, so...
破ってみせる。
On the target.
不敬者。
罠。
Yeah, I guess that's the only choice I got.
では
I mean, at this point, like, is there even a point in holding back? No, there isn't. Use this right now, because I might not get a chance to again.
大逆には死を。可愛いし、お望みとあらば。屍の鏡、暗黒の扉、恐怖のここ、暗空
That target is for 3 turns, though. So, like, I don't know. Like, unless this is a guy who can clear debuffs from himself. Yep. Oh no. That's no good. That is definitely no good.
Oh, Zero.
お望みと仕方お望みとあらば。
罠。
What?
永遠の国へ。
Ah! How could this be? Alright, Alright, Waver. You're last man standing. Waver DPS. Hey, Rejoicing Fake Priest, welcome. I think he's dead though. Oh, can he do it? Can he do it? Can my boy Waver do it? Alright, okay, how do we do this? Do we go Buster Arts? Is that the only choice we have? Do we have any abilities that we could use? No. Yeah, this is it. If this doesn't kill him, I lose. Hey! Lord Elmaloy did it! Lord Elmaloy the carry! Oh! Oh, what a god! Waver, you are a god! Press red to win. I can't believe it. Waver pulled through. Yeah, I'm pretty tired too, Mesh. I understand how you feel. We've neutralized the enemy fighters, although... No, it's alright. I doubt they have the strength to even stand anymore. Man, who knew there were so many monsters in China? Can't believe these guys put up this much of a fight with nothing but strategy and pure skill. Let's hurry on. I have a feeling the Fusan tree is practically around the corner. What? Hanqing, are you still breathing? Unfortunately, I never expected them to just leave without finishing us off. Don't they know that goes against the rules of war? Still, that was a good fight. This building won't last much longer. If you can still stand, you should leave now, before it collapses. As it happens, that battle really took every last bit of energy out of me. So I was hoping I might just be able to sit here a bit longer. I suppose we'll just have to wait then. You misjudged how much stamina you had halfway through the fight, didn't you? You think you could keep up the same pace as when you were young or something? Yeah, as far as I know, Old Man Lee here is just a regular human. He's just like how Nero was in Rome during the Rome Singularity. Just a really strong human. To my shame, yes. I hate to admit that I began feeling my age at a mere 150 years old, despite the Emperor giving personal instruction in the Sage Arts. You should have come to Mount Lee when you still had the chance, instead of insisting on staying on active duty. Man, I wish I could have seen you fight in your prime. I bet it was something to behold. Well, I suppose there was a time when I went around threatening my enemies with my martial arts. My, how time truly does fly. Those days I spent alongside Heavenly Emperor more than I could have ever asked for. Some guys have all the luck. He looks so peaceful now. You'd think he was just sleeping. The Chaldeans will soon reach the Fusan tree in the treasury. It will mean the Empire's most valuable mystic, the cornerstone of our peaceful civilization, will fall into enemies' hands. No. Right now, the Fusan tree is more important than even that, isn't it, you? Since Fate's Day Night, I wasn't surprised an old man can fight a Saber Servant was a test to that. Yeah, I mean, Kuzuki, like, bodied Saber, right? So, it's not a surprise anymore. This battle will determine the fate of the world, yet you still wish to avoid it. I do. I understand very well how foolish that request is, but I cannot bear to see you wield your sword any longer. Indeed, that is the only thing I desire, even if that choice should lead to obliteration. But the world is in peril even as we speak. This empire faces an unprecedented threat to its peace. My programming would not permit me to stand by while this happens. Forgive me, you. I cannot change who I am. Yes, you're right. This is who you are. In that case, I will accompany you. Please, let me stay by your side until the very end. Oh, I guess this will be the big fight then. Beauty under... Yeah, so this is indeed the very last section. So, like I said before, I am going to end it here in terms of live streaming. So that means no more live streaming of me playing through the story mode, and that's because I'm going to do the fight with Qin Shi Huang, and I'm going to do my own version of that video. So hopefully I'll have that ready within a few days, in the absence of any unexpected extra work that I might face. Last thing to do before I sign off for today, though. I have 3 quartz, so it's time. Restart craft essence? Nope, servant. 3-star servant though, so that's unfortunate too. Hector.
いらっしゃいマスター。時間は戻らないものだ。最終確認はしっかりしたかい？
Yep. So in terms of interesting things today, I guess, yeah, so we rolled Yumezen as a new servant, we cleared node 14 and 15, and that'll bring it into my live streams for now. You know, something that I've never shown anyone before, now that I think about it, since you're here, Rejoicing Fake Priest, I might as well just show you that I do have this. Where's my... I'll just use the second archive, because why not? Now, I should have it kept somewhere here. Not by acquisition, but by rarity. I have this! Max Limit Broken Extremely Spicy Mapo Tofu. No, I did not get the Emperor. As it turns out, I got an extra 30 quartz off of my 1,250th day, and I just got a min roll off that. So, no Emperor for me, nothing crazy cool, unfortunately. But I mean, it's like, when I look at everything I have, in terms of like, sets and stuff, I'm pretty loaded, so it's all good. But yeah, so that'll be it for me today. So thank you all so much for tuning in and enjoying my live stream today. And in the future, what I'm going to do is, I know like some people might only be here because I do Fate Stay Night and Fate Grand Order related stuff. But on Tuesday, I think, it's either Tuesday or Wednesday, when Devil May Cry 5's Virgil DLC will be dropping. I will be doing a quick live stream of that, just because I've been looking forward to that DLC for a very, very long time. And hell, why not just have everyone share it with us, right? But yeah, so that'll bring an end for me today. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and I will see you next time, wherever next time may be. Take care.